Let me show you the fantastic 4 exercises for strengthening the postural muscles of your spine. It's all very fine to work on correcting your posture, but if you don't have the strength in those muscles to maintain it, then you're just going to go back to your old position. So you need to make sure you have the strength in the muscles to maintain your correct posture. I'm going to right now show you the 4 simple exercises that I found over the 2 decades that I've been practicing are the most important ones for strengthening those postural muscles. Now you may not need to do all 4, and if you find when you try these exercises you can do them all, you've got all the strength you need, you simply need to work on your posture. On the other hand, you might find that when you do them that 2 or 3 of the exercises are fine, but there'll be 1 or there'll be 2 where you're weak. All you need to do is practice those ones where you're weak. So let me show you the exercises, then we'll talk about how often you need to do them and how many repetitions you need to do. So the first one is neck extensions for strengthening the muscles in your neck. It goes like this. Just go down, lift up your head, look up toward the ceiling as far as you can, and then come down and rest. Lift up your head and rest. Lift up your head and rest. Now each time I'm lifting my head, I'm lifting it hard. I'm lifting it as firmly as I can. When you start though, don't go too hard. Just do within what you feel you can reasonably do, and as you get more practice at it, you'll be able to go very firm and lift with all of your effort. So lift, hold, relax. Lift, hold, relax. With a rhythm, something like that. That's exercise number 1. Fantastic for exercise number 2 is swimmers. So swimmers strengthen right down across the whole length of your spine and coordinate all the muscles of your whole spine. They go like this. Hands out in front of you. Lift up one hand and the opposite foot. Lift up the opposite hand with the opposite foot. Again, lifting your head as you do it and lifting up as high as you can with your hand and as high as you can with your foot. Contracting nice and strong, and you should feel the contraction right diagonally across from one side of your spine down to the other. It actually feels fantastic to do. Great exercise for coordinating and tying in all the different muscles of the whole length of your spine. The third exercise is called boats, and this one is particularly for strengthening up through this part of the spine. It's especially important for anybody who's got a posture that's sort of slumped like that. Let me show you how they go. Place your hands one on top of the other with your palms open on your back. Then lift up your head, lift up your chest as far as you can off the floor, and then bring your elbows as if you're going to touch them behind your back. Obviously they won't touch unless you're incredibly flexible, but that's not necessary. It's the effort that goes in that direction that will strengthen those muscles. So lift and relax. Lift and relax. Lift and relax. Feels amazing. You should feel it very strongly up and through this part here. Now it may well be that when you start, if your spine is very bent forward, you might not even be able to get your head off the ground. You may not be able to get your elbows to move very far at all. It doesn't matter. The same with all of these exercises. Even if you can't move much or even at all, it's the effort of moving that will result in the increase of strength. Again, start not pushing it too hard, and as you get better, then push yourself harder. So the last exercise I want to show you, number 4 of the Fantastic 4, is the Superman exercise. Now you can do this one wearing a cape or not. That's entirely optional. I've generally found it works better if you do, but that's up to you. It goes like this. Hands in front, feet outstretched. Lift your body up and down and up and down and up and down. For this exercise, we're strengthening down in the lower part of the spine. If you want, you can also go off to the side, and then back down. Up, off to the side, and back down. And that would be a more advanced way of doing the exercise. Start off with a simple one. It's a fantastic exercise for strengthening those muscles in the lower part of your spine, bringing your posture more upright down in the lower part, down through here. So that's it. They're the Fantastic Four exercises. How often should you do them? You should do the one, well, firstly, how many repetitions should you do? You should do 20. If you can do 20 repetitions easily, then you'll find you've got all the strength that you need. If 20 repetitions is difficult, or you just can't do 20 full strong repetitions, then you definitely do not have enough strength to be able to maintain normal posture, and you need to be doing these exercises. So go through all 4 and see if you need to do all 4, that's fine. Otherwise, you might find there's only 1 or 2 that you need to do and pick those ones out. Then you should repeat the exercise every day because we're interested in strength endurance. So we want the strength to be something that you can repeat every day because obviously your posture is something you need to maintain every day. So find the ones that you're weak on, repeat them every day, and you'll progressively get stronger. It might take you a few weeks to get the strength you need, or it might take you a few months, even stretching into a year or a year and a half, depending on just how deconditioned your spine is, and depending on just how bad the subluxations are that you might have inside. However, you will progressively get better, and these exercises will allow you to maintain that proper posture. And posture is the key to a healthy spine, and a healthy spine and nervous system, as you know, is one of the keys to excellent health and well-being. So enjoy.